Yeah.
So, and where are you at the moment?
At the moment, I'm in Berlin.
Yeah,
Actually, I moved here exactly in perfect timing. I moved here the 1st February last year,
yeah.
so like 3, 4 weeks before the first lockdown.
Mm,
I was actually really lucky to move before it, not after.
yes. So
So yeah, now I'm in Berlin.
did you have an idea that something like that would happen?
To be honest, no. For
Mm,
the like first period of time, I knew that it was in the plan some concerts in March or April, I don't remember now. And I thought,
mm,
okay, like let's see how it will happen. Maybe it will move for some months. But now already, for example, I had a concert in April, yeah, April 2020, which
mm,
we moved now to April 2021. And
mm,
now we're still not sure if it will take place or not, or we will need to move it
mm.
again for, I don't know, for 5, 6 months or even later.
So you were in a new city um, in that time. Was it difficult for you to because you probably were
Mm-hmm.
more alone then, not knowing many
Yeah,
people?
yeah. Oh, of course. I mean, I was lucky that I moved to the city where I knew quite a lot of people,
Oh,
but
okay.
uh, yeah, but still, it's new home for me. And of course, it was first lockdown was not so difficult for me. I think because nobody thought that it will take so long time, so much time. And I said, okay, it's interesting
Mm,
time to use it for myself for something which I never made before. For example, I started to paint. I was painting during the
really?
first lockdown. Yeah, I was doing a lot of sports. I was trying to read more. I
Mm,
was very motivated, but I think I'm not the only one. I think
mm,
most of the people was doing quite the same during the first lockdown. So yeah, it was of course difficult because I can't spend time with friends, especially because my apartment is a bit far from the center, and
okay.
it was impossible to travel with public transport. But
Mm,
yeah, somehow I was trying to use more Zoom or video calls or just starting to talk with each other a bit more.
mm.
But
Did you?
yeah, January was difficult.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
think it will last this long, or did you think it will only be a few weeks and then it will all be over?
I didn't thought that it will be like some weeks. I thought maybe it will take time, I don't know, till the summer. And I think a lot of people also thought that summer it became a bit better, and we were all was hoping that maybe it's the end. So I thought that maybe it will take some months till the summer. And next season, so 2021, will be better. That was my hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in this time, were there any concerts, anything that you did over the summer? Because there
Hmm.
was a time over the summer where it was
Mm,
a bit more, I think, relaxed, all
yeah.
the measures.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all my auditions for the next season was cancelled because of COVID. And in summer, I had only, it was small festival in Greece where my friends, musicians invited me to take part. But it was like actually the only option for me to
Okay.
work this year. And it was one live concert which I made with my classmates during the live streaming. But actually, that's it.
Okay.
And yeah, I think my last performance was in December 2019. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Um, I just want to ask, you're very dark there. I can't see your face
Oh,
very clearly. And
okay. It's maybe because of the. I will move a bit.
maybe if you turn around to face the other, yes, that's much better.
Yeah, good.
That's much better. Yes, now I can see your
Good.
lovely face. Good, yeah,
Perfect.
good.
Yeah.
So, so during this time, so during all these months, how motivated were you to practice and to work on things? Because
Mhm.
what was there something in the in the future for you to work for, or how did you motivate yourself?
Oh, it's very difficult question for me because I motivate myself every day, every single day. Now I'm trying to do a lot of recordings, new recordings, and I need to prepare myself for new recording, and it motivates me. Also, I try to think that I still hope that the situation became better in months, and then it will start very fast, all new auditions, and you need to be informed. And that's what motivated me. My family, my friends, they trying to support me to tell me that okay, now it's really very difficult time for everybody, but it will become better with time, and you need to be ready for it. So their support motivated me.
So you have the support from your family and your friends and your colleagues as well.
I can say that in this period I'm contacting a lot with my colleagues, because most of my friends are not opera singers, for example, and all of them live in different countries. But in Russia, for example, now they have concerts, and the situation with COVID is not better there. The rules are different, so they, for example, can't understand me for 100% about the work because they have actually a lot of concerts. But I was also invited to take a part in festivals there, but unfortunately, because of the COVID rules, I was not allowed to travel to Moscow. So yeah, it didn't happen. Yeah, but mostly my support is my family, my boyfriend. They really supporting me very, very much, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. So and you say you were painting. Was it something that you did before, or was it just something that you started doing during this time?
It was something very absolutely new for me. I never thought that I even can do something nice, like paint something nice, and I really enjoyed it very much. It made me very relaxed, and I was just doing like type of collage. I was choosing my favorite pieces of art and trying to make them together. Also, I was writing some poetry in this building, so it was like some my space, my private territory of art, which I can enjoy and do it by my own.
And it was a way of you. Did you feel a way of expressing yourself then through that?
Sorry?
Was it a way for you to express yourself then through that? Do you think that you did that?
Yeah, it was of course, and also I was doing a lot of videos for my Instagram, just like funny ones. I was doing it alone, a cappella at home. For example, I made a quite funny video. For example, Cenerentola, singing out of Cenerentola and cleaning some stuff in my apartment.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it also helped me a bit to create something what I can create at home and alone without piano, for example.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to find any kind of creativity
to do.
Yeah.
How did you start in music? How did you? What age were you when you started?
Oh, I was 5. I started really very early. Yeah, I'm from musical family. My mom, she's a pianist, and my grandfather, he's a violinist. And I was absolutely in love with violin from very beginning. And then at 5 years old, I started to practice violin. And then actually I started my professional education at 7 in Central Music School in Moscow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very famous school. Yeah, and then as a violinist, I finished it, graduated it, and then I decided to try to sing because it was my dream for all my life. Yeah, and then in 2013, I moved to Vienna, made my bachelor there. Then I was really lucky to become a soloist of Vienna State Opera. Was there for 2 years, and then continued my career as a freelancer. Was really successful 1 year, and then it became quarantine
Oh,
and
okay.
lockdown. Yeah, so that actually
Yeah.
was the versus timing for freelance career, because it became really going like up and up. And
Yeah.
in the end of 2019, I sang my first Charlotte in
Mm.
Theater Aachen, which was a huge step in my career. But after that, it just
So that was
nothing
then,
already 1 year.
yeah. Many artists say that, that there was a sort of this period where they really had disappointments, when the lockdown situation came. So as a child, do you think your education, your or your love for music was installed by your mum, that made a big influence in your music career?
Yeah, I think my mom and maybe especially my grandfather, because he spent a lot of time with me with music. Like he was practicing with me extra at home many hours. All these years which I studied violin, it's huge work actually. So I was going to the school, practice there with teachers, and then I came home, and 3-4 more hours I spent practicing at home, and most of the time he was with me. So I think, of course, it's from the family influence, yeah, mom and grandfather, of course.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And tell me, what is what is it? You went to a music school, so
Yeah.
it was obvious for you. You were surrounded by music and stimulated in that sense almost.
Yeah.
I'm thinking now that children in normal schools, for example, what is your thought about children taking music as subjects, or art as subjects, that children are more exposed to art, and not just children who go to music schools, for example, or to art schools? Do you think that will sort of create a society where we value the arts more, or see the importance of art in our society?
For me, it's difficult to see the difference because I was never in a normal school.
Okay.
Because yeah, in my school, it's not just a musical school; it's a special one, because we have all lessons together. So in one day we could have chimie, physique, and then solfeggio, choir, orchestra, all this together. But about the society, I think yes. I can see it very strong by the example of my school, because even people with whom I not studied at the same class, and they're like around the world, were still in the connection. So it's huge connection with musicians. I don't know. For example, in Berlin, the reason why I know a lot of people is because a lot of musicians from my school are living now in Berlin, and I don't know, I didn't use them when I studied in school, but it's easy for me to just write and say, hey, we studied in the same school. It would be really nice to know you, to meet you, maybe to make some music together. And it works perfectly because it's like a huge big society, and we're all supporting each other. It doesn't matter where, in which country we are.
So and these, everybody in the schools basically did some form of art. Was it also dancing and or was it mainly music?
No, it's in this school. It's only music.
Yeah, only music.
It's musical, yeah, musical instruments.
And now, do you think is more of a sort of musicians come together more than they used to do in this situation? Do you think there's more collaborations between musicians now, because they need that, that support of each other?
Yeah, I think so. I think people started to support each other more because now everybody's quite in the same situation and everybody can understand each other better. And yeah, I think that people trying to create something also is going from the financial support. So, for example, Verbier Festival made a huge support for the people who was the alumni from the Verbier Festival, and they create a big foundation for people who need this help during the quarantine. I think it's amazing thing. So yeah, I see that not only musicians, but people from art really trying to support each other, trying to connect more, trying to write. I see a lot of letters also in Facebook everywhere where people are really take attention and they're really trying to talk about it, trying to find the solution. How can we make life of each other better in this very difficult situation?
Yeah.
So I think yes.
What is your opinion on the streaming of concerts, for example, on online now at the moment? Do you think it's a good thing, or do you think it's almost this idea of not doing that because it will make people get used to watching online concerts and so on? Or do you think it's a good thing when people do that now?
I think it's when you want to do it, when you feel comfortable in this format, then it's a good thing to do it. I made it once. I can say that it was the most difficult concert for me because when you don't have any kind of feedback and you just sing and it's even not one piece, it's the whole concert. It's very difficult. But if some people can enjoy it and do it, I think it's a good thing because I'm sure that people who are going to the concerts in the normal time will will do the same after the quarantine, maybe even more because it's absolutely different art. It's you can feel this magic, this energy of the live performance through this live streaming. So I think people who want to do it, great, they can do it because it's something. But I think it will not bring any kind of problems in the future for
Okay.
live concerts.
Mm. And you think artists who make their own little videos and post it online, um, it's a good thing for them because sometimes they feel it's something that they enjoy doing. Um, and then there are people who are saying, but don't do it for free because you're singing for free. So what is your opinion on that?
I'm one of those person who are doing the same, who
Mm.
are making videos and post it in YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. I know that we're doing it for free, but I think it's also important that we don't make people to forget about us. We're
Mm.
also making some kind of, we are growing, we're making some progress. And I think it's so important for us that people will hear it. And yeah, I think that still it's now for free, but I think it's a good investigation in the future
Mm.
because we don't know who will hear us. Maybe it will be a famous conductor who will think, for my next project, I would like to take this artist, or at least I would love to listen to him live in the next future, or
Yeah.
something like this. I try to take it from this positive side.
Mm. Yeah, that's true. I think also, this is a good idea to do it that way.
Mm.
Um, Tell me, and what is your wish for when this is all over?
Oh, my best, like my biggest wish is, of course, to visit my family, whom I didn't saw already for 1 year.
Oh,
Uh, yeah,
oh,
because of
that's very sad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think it's really the most difficult for me during this time.
Mm.
So it will, of course, will be my first wish, and the next wish will be to start to feel this freedom to travel again, to sing live performance, to enjoy working together with my colleagues. and to feel alive.
Mm.
That's my wish.
Do you think a lot will change now for
Um,
artists?
I don't think so. I think maybe the concurrence will be even more now because everybody needs jobs so much. So
Mm.
it will be huge concurrence now. But I don't know. We will see. Nobody know how it will work in the next future. When theaters will be open again and concert halls, how many people they can invite in the audience, uh, how many concerts it will be. So we will see. It's a bit difficult to make any kind of prognosis.
But do you think this opportunity or this time has given maybe freelance artists the opportunity to do more for themselves? You know, that they organize maybe little concerts, but that there's more freedom to do that.
I don't think so because I think that freelance is actually idea of the freelance is to be free to do what and when you want.
Mm.
So I am as a freelancer. I can say that I feel so much freedom now and can enjoy it. Yeah, of course, there is some stuff which I was doing now, which I probably would never do in the normal time. But no, I don't think that it brings
Okay. Mm.
some kind of extra freedom
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
freelance singers or musicians.
Mm. Oh wow! But thank you so much for your time and for your
Oh, my
insight in
pleasure.
this. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
my pleasure.
interesting. And I'm you know, it's amazing how you've gone from going to this new city and then also having to deal with all that.
Mhm.
You know, it's already, if you from moving from one city to the other, even if you have then friends there, but it's still
Mhm.
you know some adapting to that
Yeah.
the new life, and you've managed to do that. Um, but thank you so much. It was so wonderful to talk
Thank
to you,
you.
and I always see you on Facebook, and yeah, and now it's great
Yeah.
to talk in person. So whenever you visit Vienna again, then please let
Mm.
me know, and then
Yeah, with
yeah, we can maybe drink a coffee, and you can tell me more about in the aftermath of Corona, what's happening for you.
yeah. I hope the world would be great.
Okay, and I hope you see your family soon.
Oh, thank you so much. That's
Yeah.
really what I'm dreaming for.
Oh,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much, Alexandra. Have a
Thank you
lovely
so much.
evening. Thank you.
Thank you, you too. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.